We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Zach Gallen, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Standing in, Jason Heyward. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Walker is there, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. John Lester gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes.
Marte.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. And in the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Lester will check in on first, and a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 0-1 pitch. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Kipnis is there, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Ketel Marte. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at Bryant. The throw to first. Touché, sir.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. D-backs lead it 1-0. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Contreras.
First offering on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here now the 2-2.
Okay.
Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Two and one.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Two and two.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Contreras gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
So stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
First and second here with nobody out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Pulled toward right center field. Marte there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Fouled off. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh. That's a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2 balls and a strike now. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's Lester now on 2-2.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Striding in, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 0-1 on its way. Nobody out, runner on first. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Lester's 2-0 home. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Left side. Kipnis on to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Lester's ready. Here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
At the plate now, Josh Rojas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, Zach Gallen, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And it's fouled away. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, John Lester, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. Popped him up. Walker is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
2-2.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep in driving runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Leading up.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Starling Marte.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Nick Ahmed. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Ketel Marte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped high in the air. Rizzo is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
In now, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Lester sets. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the D-backs tack on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-0 Arizona. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Chris Bryant.
And the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Bryant carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes Marte. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Diamondbacks Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. From the stretch.
2-1.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. That's bounced foul. It's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
3-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the payoff pitch home gets him looking up around the letters. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0. One and one to Schwarber.
1-1.
No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And the pitch on 2-1.
Ball. Hot.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up.
Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas.
The second baseman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Still 2-2. And the pitch.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Carson Kelly. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
Ball that close.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, John Lester. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
21.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Rojas is surging in for it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Gallen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lester has his target. Here it comes on 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh. 1-0.
The 1-0. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Baez will head for second, and that just misses the pool as it's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward, giving him an even 150. And the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And the pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Contreras is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cubs 2. Up next for Arizona, Ketel Marte. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
The center fielder, Ketel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That's inside. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Christian.
Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Lester will check in on first, and he'll dive back in safely. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Oh, right back at Lester on the mound. To second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Cubs 2. Yohan Lopez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is low, ball 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. 1-0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rojas comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
A terrific play on that ball into foul territory. Not an easy play in sacrificing your body on a ball that would have been foul if he wouldn't have been able to get leather on it.
Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rowan Wick will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Bodie will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 13.
Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
1-1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Carson Kelly.
Carson Kelly will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Comes set with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10, Josh Rojas.
Digging in once again, Josh Rojas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the pitch.
0-1. 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Good battle. Count remains full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a pop-up now. Rizzo is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Diamondbacks down in order. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Rondon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. David Peralta is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Digging in, David Bodie, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And he got him. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Javier Baez. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. Hit hard up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Bryant brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit in the air to right field. Marte is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Cubs strand one. They trail 3-2. Jeremy Jeffress is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
For the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To first. Rizzo is there. And that's out number one.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Starling Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way.
Oh.
Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And there's ball 2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Into the box, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Marte off for second. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eduardo Escobar. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And that misses inside 1-0. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the lead is now 7-2. Ryan Tepera enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Chicago Cubs, number 52, Ryan Tepera. The batter, number 15. Second base.
In now, Ildemaro Vargas, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Schwarber is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Cubs 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Chafin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Tim LaCastro is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Now playing second base and batting 8.
Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Chafin is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Two balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 6 tries. From the stretch. Chafin playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here it comes, 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. 1 out, nobody on. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding forward now, Kyle Schwarber, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Gallen notches his 3rd win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.